There will be time spent on the drill field. And lastly, a considerable emphasis on PT. Go!
And level coins. David Witherspoon, you must be one of the nicest boys in the whole school. He's a demented, sexist bully.
You think maybe the colonel will fix his wagon, do you? It's your wagon that'll get fixed.
I said this isn't fair.
If you wanted fair, Cadet Witherspoon, you should have stuck with the Girl Scouts.
I dream I'm a princess or a dancer or president of the United States. Grandpa says it's good for people to have dreams. It makes people happier. But sometimes my dreams turn into nightmares and I just want to wake up. Grandpa says that's okay too. It gets me up and out of bed.
I was sure I'd be the first in line. How'd you beat me?
I think I broke the record for the 100-yard dash.
Boy, F-15.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly one of those someday.
Who's first?
She is.
All right, then, Miss,
Witherspoon. Chris Witherspoon.
Please come in, Miss Witherspoon. Impressive display, don't you think?
What? Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. I'm really excited about the school opening up the junior ROTC program.
Good to hear. The Air Force is very proud of its Junior Reserve Officer Training Program. Take a seat. So tell me a little about yourself, Miss Witherspoon.
Well, I'm a sophomore, and all my other courses are college prep. I want to get my pilot's license. And like I said, I'm really excited about joining the ROTC class.
So you can get your pilot's license.
Well, for that, yes. But the Air Force has been a goal of mine for as long as I can remember. What I really want is to get into the Air Force Academy. Maybe someday the space program.
Pretty lofty goals, young lady. Very good. Well, here you go. Grab a desk back there and fill these out. Sergeant Sprague, would you bring the next applicant in, please?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Excuse me. Grandpa says it's because I'm from the Midwest. He says I've got a green thumb. Oh, sure. Let's see. It's not really green. It just means that I've got a talent when it comes to growing things. Okay, let's see this super garden. There. That's a garden. What are they? Squash vines. What vines? Squash. You know. They get about this big, and then you cut them off and bake them and eat them. They're delicious. Just wait until I bring one of these squash to school, leave it on Mrs. Thompson's desk. That's when this thumb really pays off. Want a soda? Okay. I'll be right back.
Gus, I want to compliment you and your Monona Club on what you guys are doing. I mean, you are honoring the men of this town who were lost in Vietnam.
Well, it's about time something like that is done, don't you think?
That's true. And the person that you have picked to dedicate the memorial, excellent choice. He's a hometown boy. He's a real war hero. Marvelous.
Here he comes now. And since Mayor Hudson can't be here, I guess I'll just fill in for him.
Wait a minute, Buzz. You're a Democrat.
That was before I had a chance to be the mayor. Hello, Colonel.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sorry I'm a little late here. Small town, you wouldn't think there'd be a traffic problem. Well, now, how can I be of help?
Well, we still have to plan the memorial, sir.
All right. Well, it's the afternoon, so why don't we face the audience away from the sun? Two dignitaries over there. Run a microphone right through here for those who wish to say something. As for myself, I have a speech that I think is appropriate for the situation.
And we were hoping to have some special place of honor for those families who lost someone. Maybe some kind of special seating or something.
Okay. Put them right over there.
Oh, that won't work, sir. I'm sorry, but not at this time of the afternoon. Bear with me. There, see that? You can set your watch by it, 3:45. Sorry.
Good call. Well, all right. Come over there. Anything else?
There's the matter of the plaque that's supposed to go on there.
What's the problem with the plaque? It should read, dedicated to the Vietnam veterans, date of the conflict. That's it.
Well, Gus, that's your area. Do you want to tell the Colonel what we had in mind?
Colonel, we thought we'd have a special inscription. No big deal, just the names of the 11 men who lost their lives and some special inscription.
You lose a boy over there?
No, sir, I didn't.
Any of you? Well, then let's just forget this idea. Have a simple plaque. Keep it at that.
All I know is she's a fox.
Yeah. You know, I'd love to help her with her homework sometime.
You don't like doing homework, remember?
So, if I was doing it with Margot, I'd love it.
Is that all you guys can talk about? Is Margot Diamond?
All I know is it's getting pretty hard listening to old Mrs. Bloomfield with Margot sitting in the front row all the time.
You guys, this is a penny.
A penny?
Yeah, a pretty old penny.
We dug around in that pond scum for 3 old pennies.
Yeah, but still, they're pretty neat.
You want any more coffee, Gus?
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
Grandpa, you know the memorial dedication that your club's involved with? The Air Force Academy is sending out a falconer to be part of the whole ceremony.
Must be some show.
It's gonna be better than good. And my junior ROTC class is supplying the color guard. And I could be part of the whole thing.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
Mr. Captain,
Yeah.
look what I found.
What? What do you got there? Oh, you have here a very nice specimen of an 1878 Indian head penny, my boy.
It's gonna be my lucky piece.
There's one problem, though, Mom.
What, honey?
Well, the program supplies the uniforms, but they won't be here in time for the dedication. That means I have to buy one if I want to be part of the ceremony.
Well, maybe I can help you out with that.
No. That's on me. You go ahead and order the uniform, but your first set of Class A's, that's on me, kid.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Mr. Captain,
What?
what's yellow and brown and has spots all over and about 10 legs?
I don't know, David. What is?
Either do I, but there's one crawling up your arm.
Ah,
David! Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget lunch.
See you later. Bye, Mom. Chris. Right here, Grandpa.
Bye-bye.
10 legs.
Gus,
What?
that Colonel Trask, is he the same guy that's in charge of the ceremony?
What's the matter with that guy? He's a hard-nosed. What did he object to the plaque for goodness sake?
Grandpa,
What?
what's long and brown and furry and there's about 100
No,
legs?
Princess, he's not going to fall for that one today. No.
No, look. Isn't he cute? I found him in my squash plant.
He's a nice little fella.
I'm going to name him Charles.
Did you get it? I didn't get it.
Where's Colonel Trask?
I don't know. Got me. I guess that guy's running the show today.
As will occasionally happen, Colonel Trask has been called away on other matters. I'm Master Sergeant Ron Sprigg, Assistant Aerospace Science Instructor and the Colonel's second in command. I suggest we get down to business. The program will be divided into 3 categories. Classwork, which will include a look at the heritage of flight, leadership education, and a study of the aerospace community in general. In addition to the classwork, there will be time spent on the drill field. And lastly, a considerable emphasis on PT.
What's PT?
Physical training.
Cadet Witherspoon.
Yes, sir?
Stand up, please. If you have something to say, Witherspoon, let it be for everyone's benefit.
I'm sorry.
You will find that the behavior that one gets away with in social studies class won't cut it here. You don't talk, pass notes, or clown around. In this class, you pay attention or get out. Now, you wanted to make a statement?
No.
Then sit down, Cadet Witherspoon. Wasted enough of our time.
Hey, Jim. Didn't you say that your uncle collects pennies?
Yeah?
So, why don't you ask him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Hi, if you guys like her so much, why don't you go up and talk to her?
Hi, guys.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna. Pretty soon.
Hi, Shane.
You guys are so chicken.
Oh, and you're not, Mr. Cool?
No, I'm not.
Hi, guys.
What a nerd.
Hi, Margo.
Hi.
How's it going?
How's that going?
Look what I found.
Oh, look at that. It's so cute. I love old coins.
Really?
Look at the Indian. I love Indians.
You really like it?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you just go ahead and keep it?
David, are you sure? Are you sure, David?
Sure.
David Witherspoon, you must be one of the nicest boys in the whole school.
Good afternoon, sir.
What did you say?
I said good afternoon.
No, you said good afternoon, sir. I'm not a sir. I'm a sergeant. Got that?
Got it.
Cadet Witherspoon. Last night's reading assignment. You want to give me a rundown on it?
Guys, come on, we have all day.
Well,
We reviewed the history of the early American flight and the origin of the Air Corps.
the Air Corps wasn't mentioned yet.
I got a little ahead.
When was the Air Corps formed?
1925, 1926. I'm not sure.
When did it become the Air Force?
Talk to you guys later.
Why'd you even bring it up?
Arthur, don't squirm or I can't get this thing undone. Arthur! He just wants to play, that's it.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Mr. Kaplan.
Gus around?
No, Gus, what? Arthur, hold still.
What are you doing there?
Oh, I'm trying to get his tags changed, but I'm having a devil of a time getting this whole tag off because
may
he's
I-
still.
May I make one small suggestion?
Sure, go ahead.
Here we go.
Oh! Take the old one off. What a good idea.
I did it that way for years. And a dog bit me one time.
Oh, my.
So now, I always do it the easy way. It's very complicated.
I see that.
Yeah, you take the thumb and forefinger of the left hand and rotate it in a counterclockwise direction.
You got it.
Mr. Kaplan, look.
What is it? Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I was introduced to you, Caterpillar, yesterday morning.
No, that was Charles. This is Diana. I have two now.
Well, that's twice the responsibility.
It is?
Yeah, sure. Now your job is to see that the world gets 2 more butterflies. That's heavy-duty stuff. And from what I hear, the world needs all the butterflies it can get.
Yeah. Come on, Diana. You better get some rest.
Now,
Wow.
you were saying Gus is where?
Oh, Gus. Heavens, yes. Gus got a call from Buzz Brown down at the Monona Club. Seemed he was kind of concerned about that dedication ceremony and wanted Gus there when he talked to Colonel Trask. So, they're both over at the high school. There. No more dog catcher for you.
Hi, Gus.
Oh.
Found out some more today about Colonel Trask. He was a hero in Vietnam, all right. He also lost his son over there. I was talking to Mayor Hudson about it. He didn't have any details, just the fact that the boy was also in the Air Force.
It's hard to figure. I mean, his attitude toward our plaque, don't figure.
No?
Sorry to keep you waiting, men.
Well,
Catch a glimpse of your granddaughter out there, Mr. Witherspoon?
Yes, sir, I did. She seems to be keeping up all right.
She should go far in this Air Force. She has a look about it that Sergeant Sprigg and I have seen before. Good.
Colonel, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd take a look at this agenda for the ceremony. If that meets with your approval, well, we'll make it official.
Now, this'll work. Still staying with that fancy plaque idea, I see.
Well, to be honest with you, Colonel, we were hoping that you might have some ideas for the inscription. Something to honor those men.
War wasn't won by a handful of men.
Anybody win it?
Right. Well, I can't help you. Thanks for your assistance, men.
Yeah, I'm with you, Gus. I just don't really understand that, man. Thing of it is, we have other families to be concerned about, so you just go on ahead with the plaque.
I will.
Good. Listen, Gus. You're an old Marine. Why don't you see if you can't come up with something appropriate for that inscription?
Do the best I can.
Thank you.
All right, move it, move it.
All right. Go. Come on, double time. Let's go. Come on. I noticed that the group ran around that big muddy hole out there. Why don't you explain to us why you opted to run through that mess?
Because it was a shorter route.
Stand up.
It was a shorter route. That's how I won.
Who said it was a race, Cadet Witherspoon?
I'm certainly in a good mood today. What's going on?
Well, see that lucky penny of mine? Turned out to be really lucky.
Real lucky?
Uh-huh.
We won the lottery? We get new shoes?
Not quite. But a certain girl in school, who everybody thinks should be Miss Universe or something, happens to think that I am the coolest guy around.
But you are the coolest guy around. Nothing to do with having a lucky penny.
Sure it does, Mom. I gave it to her. Yoo-hoo! And now she thinks that I'm irresistible.
Irresistible.
Mom, where is Arthur?
Well, I think he's in the basement. Why do you want him?
Wait till you see what he did to my squash. Arthur!
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
What the heck is this?
Remember that coin, that measly old penny you gave to Margot Diamond?
Yeah.
Well, we just showed our coins to my uncle. He gave me $37 for mine. He gave me $45. Yeah, and when we told my uncle about yours, like the date on it, he said yours is the best of the three. You could have gotten maybe $100. Come on, dear, let's go check out the hobby shop. See you later, dear. Later, man.
Hospital for sick children. Tracy Hooper was given the liver of a 9-year-old accident victim in a 4-hour operation. Hooper is in critical but stable condition, normal after such an operation. Her condition will be monitored for 72 hours to see if there's...
Nice night for stargazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's the Big Dipper. It's about the only one I know about.
Well, there's Orion with the belt and the sword. There's Gemini and the Dog Star.
You want to talk to me about anything?
No. Not right now, anyway.
Okay. Wouldn't surprise me, you know, if someday you were walking around on one of them.
It might not be worth the ride.
What's all the screaming about?
Look! Grandpa, look.
Caterpillars like your squash? Don't worry, Button. I got some spray in the garage. I'll get rid of them for you.
Good. Guys, there's no place to have a party. Come on, get up there. Come on. Go on, you guys.
Now then, you'll have to come out of there. I don't want to get this on you.
Why not?
Because it's poison.
Poison? I don't want to kill them. I want them to grow up to be butterflies. The world needs more butterflies.
Well, it's your choice, you know. You can have bugs or crops, but not both.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if they eat everything.
And that remote control Ferrari, it's only $30. Mere peanuts when you have extra money lying around.
You know, you guys, in a few weeks you'll have spent all your money. And I'll stop Margot. Hey, who's that?
Uh-oh, that's Steve Callahan. Yeah, Big Steve.
Oh, that guy that's been kept back to grade, right?
Twice.
Did you just get out of school?
No, I just went to football.
Oh, hi, Margot. Hi, David. Did you see the Friday Night Special last night on Channel 6? Huh? That, vampire thing. Hi.
Now, bye.
To refresh your memories, as I know they need refreshing, this is a replica 1903 Springfield rifle. It is a replica for one specific reason, which is, given the opportunity, even this group will be unable to shoot itself in the behind, which does not
I'm sorry
mean
I'm late, but my Kindle...
that you will treat the weapon with any less respect. There may come a day when you'll be carrying live rounds in those clips. If you haven't learned to respect the weapon by then, you or your buddy could die regretting it.
I got it. Supposed to catch it, Ike.
Fall in, Cadet Withers.
They filled him with lead.
Flight. Turn. Hut. Right shoulder. Arm. Freeze it. Arm. Flare. Arm.
Come. Oh, that's interference. Come on, get your hand all over him. Oh, come on, Mitch.
You're going too far to the left.
Okay. Down. Sit. Hut, hut.
Order. Ha. Parade. Rest.
Work. Try it again.
Cadet Witherspoon. Chin. Hut. Right shoulder. Palm. Present. Palm. Flare. Palm.
Jog it back. Here you go.
Hey, Sarge.
Quiet, Ken.
You be quiet, Cadet Witherspoon.
This isn't fair.
Louder.
I said this isn't fair.
If you wanted fair, Cadet Witherspoon, you should have stuck with the Girl Scouts.
Hello. Hi, Margot. Sure. How are you? Uh-huh. Well, that's great. You know, I think he's right here somewhere. I'll take a look around. Oh, Tom Cruise. Oh, Tom Cruise. Did you want to take the phone? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hello? Yeah, hi. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have butted in. No, keep it. It was a gift. Yeah. You're going steady? With Steve Callahan? But he's... Yeah, he's mature, all right.
Want to talk about it?
There's something to talk about. I blew it.
Oh, I don't think you blew it. Maybe you were just thinking with your heart instead of your head.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not my head that's hurting. Well, at least there's one good thing. Getting my coin back.
All right, Witherspoon. Attention. Hut. Right shoulder. Halt. Move your head. Hold your head right straight ahead. Left shoulder. Halt. Port. Halt. Order. Halt. It's not bad. Not bad.
Well, Grandpa, that's fine. It's the flare arms that kill me.
It's one I don't know, Private.
Why do you do that? Why do you walk around me like a vulture?
I'm inspecting you, and while I'm inspecting you, look straight ahead. You're gonna need some work, you know, if you're gonna be in that color guard.
It's doubtful if I ever get in it. The guy in charge hates me.
Oh, he does he?
Grandpa, he's a demented sexist bully. And he's in charge of half of the ROTC program. And he's only a sergeant.
Keep it up there. He's only a sergeant? I think it's about time you learned. Non-coms run the outfit, honey.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be too happy after I talk to the colonel about him.
After you do what? Talk to the colonel? You think maybe the colonel will fix his wagon, do you?
Well, maybe if he knows what's really going on.
It's your wagon that'll get fixed, you know. All right, come on. Attention, hut. Right shoulder. Ho! Order. Ho! Well, I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out if Orville and Wilbur were out of their minds. All right, class dismissed.
Yeah, I got it all done.
Okay, well, I'll stop you for the whole session later, okay?
Okay, see you down.
What is it, Cadet Witherspoon?
I'd like to talk to you about a problem that you might not be aware of.
Go on.
Sergeant Sprague.
I run down to my locker.
You have a problem with Sergeant Sprague.
Well, yes. I don't know why, but for some reason he's been really hard on me. Ever since the first day.
Well, why don't you take up the matter with Sergeant Sprague? Why do you come whining to me?
I'm not whining.
Fooled me.
I'm sorry.
Cadet Witherspoon. If Sergeant Sprague singled you out, I suspect he had a reason. You might spend some time thinking about what that might be.
Where you going? I thought you were supposed to meet me here.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Nothing.
Must be something. What is it?
I don't want to bother you.
You're not bothering me, little button. Now, there's something on your mind. I need a break anyway. What is it?
Do you think I could have a little more space in the garden?
You know, if you plant more vines, they'll just get eaten.
I know, but couldn't I just have another foot or so? Just by the wall?
Will you stay out of your mother's impatience?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa. Whenever I can't think of anything to write, I close my eyes real tight and cross my fingers. And suddenly really great things come into my head.
Thanks.
Am I catching you at a bad time?
Just taking a break.
Having a hard time with that inscription, huh?
Harder than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Oh, sweetie. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, baloney. Something's the matter. Gotta look at yourself.
I got my wagon fixed, okay?
What does that mean, honey?
You went to see the colonel, didn't you? I tried to tell you, honey, don't go see that old colonel. What?
Grandpa, I don't think I'm up to hearing another lecture right now, okay?
That's so.
Yes, maybe it's a bad time, huh?
No. Maybe it's high time she started listening to somebody that...
Look, Grandpa, I'm not sure I'm going to the Air Force Academy anymore anyway, so just leave me alone!
I'm not sure you're going either.
Pretty snappy little outfit you got here.
Look, Mom. I'm sorry if I let you and Grandpa down. I just didn't know there would be so much junk involved in this training.
What do you mean by junk?
Mom, this sergeant, it's like he's on some macho ego trip. And he pushes people around for no reason at all, and I call that junk. And if it's going to be like this for the next 7 years, I'm better off getting out now.
Well, I'd call that junk, too. Of course, you may come across a lot of junk in the next 7 years or the next 40 years, no matter what you do. Whether you join the Air Force or you don't join the Air Force. Because there are people out there that specialize in junk. You see, there's your medical school junk, and there's your Olympic tryout junk, and of course, there's always your Air Force junk. Yeah. I think you ought to call your sergeant. Tell him those sleeves are going to be much too short on you.
I hope you realize, David, that I'm giving you your coin back, because I don't want you spreading gossip that I'm some kind of material girl or something.
I won't spread gossip.
Well, anyway, here's your penny.
What'd you do to it?
I squished it on the railroad track.
You squished it?
Yeah. I was going to put it on my bracelet. That's when my brother drilled a hole in it.
A hole?
Of course, your penny is as nice as some of my other charms.
Margot. You know, the next time you want to drill a hole in something, drill it in your head. Get behind the back.
Good golly, guys.
Heads up. Colonel, I need to order a piece of brass here.
Brass. Good. Etch those boys' names in brass.
You know, I know why you're carrying on like this, and I think your son would have expected better, frankly.
You don't know anything about my son.
You mean Captain Thomas Roger Trask? I may know more about him than you think.
Jeep hit him. For God's sakes, he was a fighter pilot, but he was killed in a stupid accident. Does that make my son any less of an airman?
No, sir, I wouldn't think so.
A training accident doesn't rate a spot on your piece of brass, does it, Mr. Witherspoon?
You said that, Colonel. I didn't. Besides, I don't make the rules.
I understand. That's the way people see it. I wonder, though, what they think those 11 boys gave up that my son didn't.
Sergeant, I'd like to ask you just one thing.
And what's that, Cadet Witherspoon?
Why you've decided to make ROTC miserable for me?
Which parts haven't appealed to you? Being reprimanded when you talk in class, or punished when you're late for drill practice? Cadet, describe to me what happens to fighter pilots as their planes roar down the runway on takeoff.
They get tunnel vision due to their intense concentration.
They can only see what's right in front of them. Fortunately, it only lasts for a moment, or they'd never stay in the air.
What does that have to...
You walked in here that first day, and you said the Air Force has always been your dream. Well, that's a long time to have had tunnel vision. It's time to start working with a team and stop trying to outrun them.
But
You told the colonel that first day that you're heading for the Air Force Academy. If I'm tough on you, it's because it's my job to see that if you get there, it's because you've got what it takes to succeed there. It's my job to make sure you can stay in the air. Post that on the board on your way out.
You picked me for the color guard?
Don't you think you can handle it?
No, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I can handle it.
Good. Because if you screw it up, you may discover a whole new Sergeant Sprigg. And if you didn't like the old one, I guarantee you're going to really hate the new one.
I promised you. I guess it won't surprise you if I say I was almost hoping you wouldn't arrive with this.
No, sir, it won't surprise me.
So I'll make a stirring speech from memory. And all the fathers and mothers, wives and family will be touched. But that isn't going to remove the loss.
No, sir, it's not.
First of all, I would like to thank Air Force Academy Cadet Vandenberg for that wonderful display of air power. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce a man of whom this community has been very proud for many years. He's a man who has served his country valiantly through 2 wars, and today he is here with us to help us honor those that he fought with in Vietnam. Lieutenant Colonel Roger Trask.
We're here today to remember and honor those we have lost. 11 fine young men. 11 11 fine young men. I'm sorry, I seem to have lost my place. I think I can say what's most important to say. I can remember. You see, like many of you here today, I lost my son. And I've searched for a reason to explain that loss. The only one I can come up with that makes any sense at all is love of country. That makes these men very special. Today we dedicate Captain Thomas Roger Trask Memorial. In memory of those who died while in the service of their country during Vietnam conflict. We honor the 11 men whose names are inscribed here. James Todd Arthur, Robert Allen Carruthers, Woodrow Hopkins Crump, Cole Albert Ford, Toussaint Tyler Howard, Rolando Paul Lopez, Christopher Ronald Rogers, Joseph Orland Tall Chief, Frederick Homer Stark, James Daniel Washington, Robert Eugene Goldberg. Hi, I'm...
Oh, what? Ah! And it? Ah!
Get with the spoon. Let's get out of here.